And away they go from the 1400. Seamaster came together with Mr. Maloney. In turn, Lady Serena had to be eased towards the inside. Seamaster, the white blinkers, one of the first to react. Sequoia's on the outside. Papa C, a lot of jostling there. Trade War just kept out of it for the time being, but it's a little bit strong. Runaway's Song had to be eased for a stride or two off hills. Papa C's now on the outside, then straight up Rodriguez, Lord Wiley mid-division. They're really going a good tempo. At this point in time, Mr. Maloney's a dozen lengths off going to the 700-metre peg. On the inside, Lady Serena, Bristol Bow Fighter on the outside, Captain Seeger, Emalensa Yokodaduma must be 16 lengths off them. Homeward bound, 500 to go. Seamaster with the front-running tactics. The white blinkers a length and a half. Sequoia's on the outside and Tabazondi. Trade War tries to get closer. Papa C. On the outside, Lord Wiley. Runaway Song's progressing towards the inside. Rodriguez. At the 200 now, Runaway Song applies big pressure. On the outside, Sequoia. Trade War's between them. Runaway Song, though, hits the front on the outside, Sequoia. But Runaway Song for the victory. Seamaster battled back perhaps second. Then came Sequoia in behind these and Photos, Trade War and a few others looking to get minor spots. Well, a bit of a rough race. But number 3, Runaway Song for the Justin Snaith team. The Legislate, Brenda the Engelbrechts, Fred Krabbier, King of the Mellow another. Second spot, Seamaster, Sequoia. Well, if we just go back one fraction, Seamaster maybe from Sequoia. Rodriguez will get up, just ahead of Trade War and Tabazondi. So Rodriguez on the inside, Trade War and Tabazondi. Imalenze Yokodaduma made up a whole lot of ground late on, was 16 lengths off, spinning for home. Runaway Song will get that third victory to date. Another one for Keegan DeMello, red sleeves and cap. Seamaster the white blinkers, Trade Wars the outside, Sequoia. There you can see Runaway Song just starts to drift towards the outside, and Seamasters with the white blinkers. But number 3, Runaway Song goes on, continues to drift outwards, and will go on to win. Back to the studio.
Okay, Runaway Song has come through to win. The son of Legislate, bred by Mr. Engelbrecht, and the colors of Mr. Krabbier, and Keegan DeMello up with Justin Snaith. Well done to everybody concerned. And Andile is the guy who takes care of this horse, I'm told. And Justin said, you ride the horse every day. So you've done an outstanding job, my man. 1,000 Rand, Hollywood Bets, and Gold Circle. Your horse has done you proud today, and you're the man for the job. Well done, Andile. Congratulations. Keegan was spot on with his comments. It's often tough for these guys, you know, to single out horses, but he was quite bullish about this horse, and as he mentioned, I think I'm on the right horse in the field. You were spot on.
Yeah, thank you. We try to get it right for the public as much as we can. Sometimes we don't, but I think it's rewarding when we do.
It's like after I had that chat with you, it boosted your confidence as well.
Must have, Deez. You seem to do that quite a bit with me. I'll never forget the day you're still roasting me about Russian Rock.
Yes. Now, coming back to this horse, you had the draw.
Yeah, draw is a big importance with a horse like him. He likes to track horses, and I thought he had the right horses around him, and he quickened well and stayed on nicely. So just well done to the whole Snaith team. Well done to Mr. Snaith, and yeah, to Mr. Krabbier, very big well done. Another winner for him, just truly grateful.
Justin just telling me off air that Andile, the gentleman that takes care of him, he does a lot of hard work with this horse behind the scenes.
Yeah, look, they're the unsung heroes of the game. I've said it quite a bit, and I mean it. You know, they do a lot of hard work back at home, and it's nice and rewarding for them.
Well, it's a double for you, so well played.
Thank you very much, Deez, and to my sponsors, Winning Form, thank you.
Well, Justin Snaith is here at Hollywoodbets Scottsville today, and the first question I'd like to pose is that, what's the feeling like? You know, you trained the mighty Legislate, and all these babies start arriving to your yard, and you know that, you know, that was the guy that I trained, and these are his sons. It must be a warm feeling.
Yeah, look, it's very much the same with Give Me the Green Light.
Sure.
I think if I had to look back in my career, I would say on a moment in a race, that one time that I had a horse run a race that very few horses in the history of South African racing could have beaten him, would have been Legislate when he won the Greenpoint Stake and broke the course record at Kenilworth Mile.
Yes.
So if you think of all the greatest horses that have run the Kenilworth Mile,
Sure.
Legislate broke that record. That day, he won about 2-3 lengths.
I mean, you're talking about like Legal Eagle stuff here, huh?
No, Legal Eagle would have been in trouble that day. No,
So,
I've had many great horses. Legislate on that day,
Variety Club,
they could have started.
is it?
No, it was just one of those moments. He beat Futura by lengths, the list that was
remember
in
the
that race.
Sure.
And when you run that time, is just phenomenal. So, you know, he was an incredible horse to train. And as a sire, sadly, he's just not that, he doesn't cover enough mares, he's not that fertile enough to warrant being commercial, but take nothing away. When he does get it right, he produces a beautiful horse. And I just want to say really well done to Fred Krabbier. I've trained for him for absolute years and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Jane handles all this stuff here in Natal with the young horses, and you know, Emma always enjoyed it. I mean, I just hope that Fred gets a few more involved and look forward to some more winners.
You set the bar very, very high. Each time you come, I'm not talking about entire season you have goals, but when you come to champion season, you set the bar very high. How's it gone over the last 3-4 months or so?
It's been very hard. I've won races that I hoped I'd win. I've run second, third in just about every big Group 1 this season. Mike de Kock decided to come out of retirement this Durban season, and beat me in every Group 1 that counted. The July, the Daily News, the Gold Challenge. You know, I wish he hadn't come out of retirement for this little short, but he's very seasonal, so we'll see him next year.
Yeah.
But now I hear that we might have a little fight in Cape Town, so I'm looking forward to that, because Mike must come to my town. There's game on.
Just quickly, I know you'll do interviews during the course of the week. Just 2 horses, Jet Dark and Captain Ransom, how are they doing?
Jet Dark is doing very well, I must be honest. He's taken that race. Remember, he's a colt, so he's a little bit tougher than the geldings that are currently running. I think a colt can handle more. The July was a tough race. Remember, there was a major delay at the start. Took a lot out of the horses, and I'm very surprised he's taken it really well. He's certainly one for the punters to follow. Captain's Ransom, I'm still in the grey area about running her. Everything's got to go perfect for the next week. She had a very bad experience on July Day.
Yes.
And if I see anything that I'm not happy with, she's very important to me. She's a filly very close to my heart, and I can assure punters that if she's 100%, she'll run her race, but I need to see everything right up to that moment. She deserves it from me.
Thanks for that, Justin. All the best to your team with this win, and give our best to Fred as well.
Great, thank you very much.
Lovely. Justin Snaith here, the winner of race number 6 with horse number 3, Runaway Song.